Hey guys, welcome back. So today we're going to do another quick project. If you got the opportunity to see the last video, you saw that we made a hair-on butterfly chair, which was something I had been wanting to make for a really long time. Hopefully the instructions were easy enough for you to follow along and possibly make a chair of your own. And if you did, make sure you post it and tag Weaver Leather and Nikki&Mallory so we can see that. So today I wanted to do something a little similar to that. I do not like to waste leather, right? I'm really big on trying to utilize as much of my leather and materials as possible. Like I'm literally like making keychains and all type of stuff just so I don't waste, because why? Like there's enough waste going on in this world. So I wanted to utilize the rest of the hair-on that I had for another project. So I decided to make a hair-on poof or a hair-on ottoman. There's a bunch of different names people have for them. Hair-on poof, Pouff Ottoman, whatever. That's what we're making today. I didn't want to start the video cutting leather and all that. You guys pretty much know how to cut leather by now. And if you don't, we seriously need to have a talk. So when it comes to making a leather poof, ottoman, whatever you want to call it, you can honestly use whatever materials you want. It does not necessarily have to be leather, but because we love our leather hides and how beautiful they are and just accentuate home decor and aesthetic and all of that, we're using leather or hair-on leather. So you can use different colors, you can mix up the pieces. There's multiple pieces you'll get an opportunity to work with. You do not have to stick with one color leather. You can do patches of different leather pieces, or you can stick with one color piece. It is completely up to you. All you'll need for this project is your leather of choice, a zipper if you decide to do zipper closure, and some stuffing or bag fillers for the actual poof, because you want it to be filled out enough to where you can actually utilize it. So yeah, that is pretty much all you'll need for this project. Once you have all of your pieces cut, we're going to go over to the sewing machine. I'm going to show you the diaphragm of how you sew everything together, and that is literally it. But it's basically a project for us to just utilize whatever leather waste we might have laying around. So if you have some scraps, I highly recommend patching those scraps up together and you can use those pieces. So yeah, let's get started. So in total, all you'll need to cut out are 4 pieces of 13 by 18 and then 2 large pieces of 18 by 18. Essentially, the only construction needed for this project is to sew all your side seams into a T-like shape, which I will show you shortly, but that is pretty much the basics of this project. Very simple, very easy. It is a great beginner-friendly project. Right here, I'm just adding zipper tabs to my zipper. I chose to do a zipper closure just to make things a little less complicated. When it comes to adding bag stuffing, you want to make sure all of that is secure. And with doing a basic hand stitch, that's not secure enough. So yeah, we're going to go with a zipper closure. So these are the first 2 main pieces sewn together, including the zipper. The zipper tab makes a huge difference, you guys. You do not want to just add your zipper on there with no tab. It'll look ridiculous. So trust me, add a zipper tab. And of course, with any excess from the zipper tab, because you do want to make sure you make it long enough to fit, just go ahead and cut that off. And this is pretty much where everything starts to come together. You will line up your pieces according to the T diaphragm that I showed you. Once you line it up, you can then sew your side seams together. And that's pretty much the objective of this ottoman, just to make sure your pieces are in alignment and to sew your side seams. And of course, I was being a little apprehensive because I only had 1 piece with this white splatter of hair, actually 2 pieces. So I was being very particular in the placement of that piece, because that's the main piece that you want to show, or that I wanted to show. But I figured it out. So yeah, when everything is all stitched together, this is the T-frame diaphragm that I was referring to. You will have 4 pieces sewn together as the base, and then 2 pieces on the outside. Once those are in alignment, you will sew everything up into a box shape, matching up all your seams, and it should look like this once everything is completed. So the only tip that I have for filling your Ottoman poof is to be careful. This stuff is really messy, so you just want to make sure that you either cut a corner hole in your bag and stuff it that way, or you can stuff it the way I stuffed it. And as you can see, things got messy. Things got really messy. But hey, it got the job done. And yeah, I'm still making a mess. If you want to fill a plastic bag with the bag stuffer, that would be a great tip. Then you can place that inside your Ottoman poof. But yeah, I did it like that. And here for the test, just to make sure everything filled out perfectly, it's actually firm enough to sit on, which is the great thing about this Ottoman. And it turned out really great. I'm really in love with it, and I hope that you guys get the same outcome should you decide to make this Ottoman. It is a really great beginner friendly project, and yeah, give it a try. I hope that you guys like this video. I'm super excited about this piece. It is perfect to go with the butterfly chair that I showed you guys how to make. And yeah, as you can see, the little pieces are still doing their thing in here and making a mess with this party they got going on. But yeah, that's why the zipper closure is perfect, because it keeps everything locked in tight and secure. So yeah, if you like this video, give it a thumbs up. Hope you like this project, and I will catch you guys on the next one. I'm just gonna go ahead and lay here and bask on my Ottoman that I'm so happy about. All right, peace out.